Welcome to the last in our series of 4 training podcasts on the Integrated National Evaluation Tool, or INET, for the Public Health Agency of Canada. In this podcast, we're going to talk about checking your completed INET, submitting it, and how you can get additional help if you need it while completing your INET. So once you have answered all the questions in the INET, scroll down to the bottom of the document and press the Check INET button at the end. Now this will cause the program to pop up a message telling you that it is about to start checking your INET. Now the computer isn't actually able to check your answers, it's just checking that no questions have been accidentally missed and that all the skips have been correctly handled. If the computer finds an issue, a question that has not been answered, it will pop up a warning message telling you where the issue is and then will ask if you want to jump back to the question. Normally you should answer yes, go back to the first question where there is an issue, answer it, and then you will repeat the process, scrolling back down to Check INET, and have it check the document again. So the program goes through and it checks until it finds the first problem, and then it gives you a chance to correct that. So you will need to repeat this process until all issues in your INET have been resolved. Now when your INET has been checked, you'll see that your form has a status of either complete or incomplete. So at the bottom, if it says in red, this form is not complete and is not ready to be submitted, that means you still have some work to do on your INET before it is ready to be sent in. If you get through the Check INET and it goes, there's a green message at the bottom, it will say this form is complete and ready to be submitted. So don't forget to save your completed INET to make sure we get the last changes that you made, and then you are ready to start the submission process. So this year you submit your completed INET to IBM by email. So you'll start a new email to the address that I show there on the screen. That's cpnp@ca.ibm.com, and attach your INET as an attachment. You don't need to CC your evaluation consultant or your program consultant on your email submission unless they have specifically asked you to do so. The IBM team will review your INET and check that everything is working properly, and then when this review is complete, IBM will forward your INET to your regional evaluation consultant or your program consultant for their review and their final approval. Now they may need to contact you to clarify one of your answers, but typically at this point your INET will be ready to be finally approved. Now you must send in your completed INET to IBM by April 30th, 2010. Now during the INET you may find that you get stuck somewhere and you would like some additional help. We have lots of help to get you through the INET process. If you need advice on how to answer a question so that it accurately describes your project, you should contact your regional evaluation consultant or your program consultant on how you should answer the question. If you need technical advice on how to use the INET, or you're having a problem with the training guide, feel free to contact IBM. And IBM will be available throughout the INET process. We have a toll-free helpline that you can dial. That's 1-800-886-5143 to speak to one of us and get some advice. Or, of course, you could send us an email if you're stuck and you would like a written response. Also on the website where you found this training guide, there will be a list of frequently asked questions as we learn where projects do have concerns. So that takes us to the end of the 4th podcast for the training on the INET. I want to thank you for participating in the training sessions, and I look forward to reading your INETs. Thanks.